guys, well, welcome back to Allotment Diggers. I'm at the side of my porcelain white garlic here and my pond. We just sneaked off from Buttercup. She's driving me mad. She's at the front of the plot, sat on the mat. Well, that's where I left her anyway, so I could come over and finish the video off. The reason why I'm over here is because up the front the light is it's killing the optics, so I've had to face the camera this way so you can actually see me mush. Over there it's an absolute nightmare. We have the camera I'd be sat the opposite way around. Anyway, we're here. We've had an interesting week. We've been working in the middle greenhouse to prepare all the getting all the tomatoes in. That's what we've done. We've finished the trellis work, the aloes. We put compost in there. We've took stuff out. We've had to work around Buttercup, so it's took nearly 6 days to do it. I had about 12-13 hours of footage, so I've condensed them down into like 30 minutes, to show you what we've been doing. Buttercup settled into the she lives in the greenhouse, you see, so you can't just go in there and clear everything out and put it all back in. It's just not cricket. So we do this every year, and it does take a long time to do. So you're going to see over a period of days actually getting the greenhouse ready. We end up putting 4 different varieties of tomatoes in there, so you're going to see me doing all that. You're going to see Buttercup being a complete pain. So what we're going to do now, I'm going to take you back up to the middle greenhouse and we'll show you what we've been doing, and you can give us your thoughts after you've seen the video. So I hope you got your coffee and your popcorn. Let's have at it. Try and move some of these trays out of here because I've got to get all this out. Buttercup fast asleep in her bed. You see what I mean? We acclimatise her to the greenhouse, so baby steps. I will be taking this ramp out shortly. I don't need it, I only needed it for the hedgehog. We'll keep a couple of bags of compost in here. The other will stick in the front greenhouse. I am going to clear all these out, and then we can spread the compost, get the other aloes, set them all up along here, work it out so Buttercup's got her food and the water strategically placed, and yeah, it'll be happy days. I'm just clearing this stuff today. I'll do the rest tomorrow. Let her sleep on it, eh? Look at her fast asleep there. Well guys, today you probably notice all this has all been cleared. Buttercup's dinner's over there for now. That would drive her mad because she likes to have it there. But what we're going to do, we've got the compost here. We're going to put some compost in here, and then we've got all the other aloes in. We're going to be bringing them out. They're all been sterilised. We've got all the canes here and everything. And what we're going to do, we're going to do this side. We'll put a bowl back where it normally is, and a water. We'll give it a bit of a sweep out. That's where she lives there, that's the bed. So I don't want to disturb her too much. As you can see, she's acclimatised to this side, and she's not complaining that I've moved a food bowl or the water. But we'll stick it back later, and because if we don't, my friendly neighbourhood hedgehog won't be able to come in here and have its tea. So yeah, we took the ramps out of here now. We had some ramps so the hedgehog can get up to the food, and it was using them as well. But the thing was, I don't need them now because I've took the cloches out, which we had a load of chilies underneath. So they've been moved into the middle, into the back and the front greenhouse. And now I'll move that scratching thing out of the way. In fact, I'll stick it there. That's where we stuck it last year and the year before. So this ain't the first rodeo for Buttercup, and like I say, we do baby steps. We don't want her to feel uncomfortable. Bloody cat. But as you can see, it's she's not bothering her at the moment. What's she like? She's just had a dinner. And that's what I'm going to do before I start doing this. I've got a pie there, so I'm going to get stuck into that. And I'll set the camera. I've got a GoPro which I'm going to set up here, so you might be able to see me doing most of this. I'll set this camera up in this position so you get an idea of what we're doing. And we'll do pretty much what we did with our last video. Speed it up. And yeah, all this rubbish is on the outside, so we need to get the jet wash outside there. It's not on the inside, it's on the bloody outside. Anyway, I'm going to be quick because she's going to try and pinch me meat pie. Little bugger. You're making it up, aren't you? Now you just deliberately waited until I turned the camera on. You know you're in the way. You are, you're in the way. Yes, you are. It'll all be done in a bit. I've got to take this out as well, right? I'll stick it here, right? There you are. There. Okay. Never mind, right? Is that a mouse? No, I thought it was. You've been in trouble then. Right, let's move these keys out of my pocket. Look, right. Right, listen, I need to do this, and you're in the way. Eh? You gonna let me do it? Eh? Well, this is going to get really, really old very fast. Yeah, it is. I need to put the compost in here. Go and have a... Oh, I know what's happened. Go and have a sit down here then. Get the picture, we're going to be using these. What? Right, what's your problem? Right? I know, I'm working on it, right? Can I get started? Right? Can I get started? Oh dear. You're hard work. Oh, go and get me a mouse. Right? Go and get me a mouse. Go and get me a mouse. Yeah. It's not too bad. The soil in here is not too bad. What I will do is, like I said, I'm going to put this compost in here. However, we got Buttercup here at the moment, stopping play. Just getting down deep here. Yeah, it's not too bad down there. Label from something. Sweet Marillion. Not going to be growing them in here. Come on. Oh, you bugger. So we've got the trellis working up in both sides of this middle greenhouse now. The halos are in. I've got buttercups settled in, the food's in there, the water's in there, the bed's in there. We've had to go in small steps each day. It took us at least 5 days to do this. Each time we've done slight alterations, not to stress her out too much. You've got to remember, she lives in this greenhouse, and she has lived in here for 3 years she's lived in here. She could come, she could go anytime she wants to. She chooses to stay. And like I say, we've done this 3 years on the trot, so she's used to what we've done. And like I say, we've got all the pots in here now, and everything's good to go. I'm just working on how to get the soil into the centre of the halos without covering the reservoirs in soil. I've come up with an idea. I'm going to share that idea with you in a moment. But right now, I'm just going to put everything away, and then I'll show you the idea that I've got to do the job. So we'll be right back. Right guys, I've got this plant pot here, and what I'm going to do, what I'm going to try to do, is to cut the bottom out of it. There we go. I can get the scissors in. Now I can cut round it. There's a good reason for this. The reason why I'm doing this, I'm destroying a perfectly good plant pot. However, this plant pot's going to be used on lots of occasions. Also, these bottoms of these plant pots, they make great things to hold canes together, like in wigwams. You go into the shops and you buy these like round things with holes in to hold your canes in on the top. They're like £3 for one of them. But I mean, why pay all that money when you can just get yourself a plant pot, sacrifice an old plant pot, cut the bottom out, hey ho, like that, and there you go. This here, put it like that, push your canes through, tie all your canes together in the centre, and that's how you can use that for a wigwam, to make a wigwam. So I'm not going to throw that away, but you just see me sacrifice that pot, and there's a good reason why I've done it. Let me show you. Well guys, let me show you the reason why I cut the bottom out of that pot. There you go. Throw the compost in there, you put the pot in there, you pile the compost in, take it out. I use a sacrificial pot, and what I do is I take that out, and then I get the tomato and push it in, and there's no soil inside the halo water chamber in the reservoir. All the soil is getting put in there. I have a tendency of getting soil inside the chamber, and if you get too much in it, what it tends to do is clog the water needles where the water comes through into the soil. So this here is a little idea that I've come up with. It's a 6-inch pot. The bottom, what I've just cut out there, can be used to turn it. I can turn it into a wigwam, so it's win-win really. Anyway, Buttercup at the moment, she's trying to catch a jumping beetle. She's over there. She was playing around in the pot there trying to get it, but it jumped out, and she's she's looking for it. So yeah, she's having the time of her life there at the moment. Right, I'm just going to go and fill my water cans up in here. Get everything ready for the tomatoes now. It's just a selection of tomatoes. Right, we'll be back in a bit. But yep, there's a simple idea, and it'll save all the soil going into there. Just got to be careful when I'm doing it. So you join me putting some compost into my halos. We've got this bottomless plant pot here, and we're using it as a funnel. Then I've got this thing here. We set it inside, and then we fill the compost all the way around the pot. That's what we do. Good arm firming in. We take the top off, give it a press down, compress it down. What we do, we lift this pot out now. I'm going to replace it with another one for the time being. So we just stick that in there. And what we're doing, we'll come along with the tomatoes. We'll lift the pot out, drop it in. We're not damaging any of the roots or anything. Because if you're doing it one at a time and you're putting the soil in, you're going to damage something. So this is the best way to do it. And like I say, what I've got to do 24 of them just like that. So I'm going to crack on, and we'll be right back when we've completed them. Buttercup is keeping out of the way. There she is, doing as she's told. I'll get this done, and I'll come back and give you a recap on how everything is. Okay? So let's have So as you can see, all the halos have got soil in them, and they've all got empty pots. Yeah, she's there. This is what we've used to fill the pot, so we've got hardly any soil into the water chambers. Now I'm going to get that watering can, and I'm going to top each of these pots up with water and let it soak in. And then tomorrow we're going to come in and we're going to put the tomatoes in. You're not going to move, are you? Well, she wasn't going to move. Do the other side. Well, this should be interesting. Will she move? Apparently not. What's she like? Cats are normally terrified of water, but not that one. Anyway, what we've done, we've watered the chambers and we've watered the plant pots. What we do, we'll take them plant pots out and replace them with tomatoes tomorrow. It's getting quite late now. It's gone 6 o'clock. I've not had my tea yet, so tomorrow morning early we'll come in and we'll get the tomatoes in, and this greenhouse will be done basically. Right, I'm going to fill my watering cans up and put them all back in here, and give Buttercup some more dinner, and then I'm out of here. But you're going to see me come straight back, and you're going to see me putting the tomatoes in. What? I'm busy. Well, today, for you, it's straight after me putting the compost in the pots, but this is another day. And as you see, we've got our tomatoes all ready to go in. We've actually got pots in pots here, so what we do, we take the pot out and we put the new, we obviously take the tomatoes out. So what we've got in here, we've got Allotment, we've got Moneymaker, we've got San Marino, and we've got Tigerella. There's 6 of each of them in there, and that's what we're putting in this greenhouse. We have got Moneymaker, Garden's Delight, Roma, cherry tomatoes, they're going in the other greenhouses, but these lot are going in here. Hopefully I'll get them in before someone comes over. I've been giving lots of tomatoes away this morning. I'll give a load to Tommy. Just went over to see Bernard, see if he needed any more. He's fine, he's got loads. But yeah, we're going to get all these in now. Hopefully she'll keep out the way. and we'll have at it. So let's crack on. Don't you think she waits for me? Eh? Do you honestly? You can't make it up. She waits for me to actually start something, then she jumps in, and now she's crunching away on her eating her dinner. Unbelievable. I've got a GoPro here. Maybe do a close-up. So we'll do a close-up. Taking this one out, taking the pot out, and then gently tease lovely root on that. And it's just a matter of putting them in like that. As they grow up, we'll prick them out and we'll tie them to the canes. That's what we're going to do anyway. So it's going to get messy in here, but as you see, we're going to continue now. Camera, I don't need this to show you what we were doing. So we'll move that to the side, and we'll get a bit of a move on with these. But we've done all the prep work. Just perfect, these. Just starting to come through the bottom of the pots, just starting to come through the bottom of the pots, and that's what you want. And hopefully Buttercup doesn't take them all out. But I think on previous years she's been pretty good, so just taking some of these bottom leaves off, we don't need them. In fact, what we'll do, we'll use one pot to put all the bits in. We will water these again. Now, you did see me water these yesterday. We put lots of water in, so there's water in the beds, and there's actually water in these pots here, in these aloes in the compost. Anyway, I'm going to continue down the line and get these in, and I'll show you when they're all done. So here's Buttercup in a completed greenhouse. All the tomatoes are in, the Alicante, Moneymaker, Tigerella and San Marino. There's 6 of each of them, different plants. We will be doing something similar in the other 2 greenhouses. We've got Gardener's Delight, Roma, some gold something or other. I think there's another 4 varieties, maybe 6 varieties, and lots of chilies. But this greenhouse now is complete, and Buttercup, I bet she's breathed a sigh of relief. It's all done now. She can just chillax in here and watch the plants grow. Keep me updated. But just look at her. She like So as you see, the greenhouse looks really nice. The aloes, everything's in there. The tomatoes are in there. They've been in there for 2 days. I swear they've grown 2 inches in 2 days. Buttercup settled in really well. She's accepted what we've done, which is the whole idea in the first place. So that's one greenhouse done. 2 more greenhouses to go. We'll be working on the front greenhouse. We won't take as long to do that, but what we do need to do is get some of the stuff out of there. The trouble is we're still pricking stuff out and putting stuff on, so at the moment I've got many places to put everything, so we're going to have to be strategic how we do everything. I've got a plan and we're going to stick to it anyway. So what we're going to do, I'm going to take you on a walk around, show you the greenhouses, and you can see for yourself the problem that I've got. It's a good problem, but it's a problem that I've got. So let me take you on a walk around the plot now. We used a GoPro 6, so you let me know what you think of the GoPro, whether it's any good or not. I'm having problems with all my cameras. The one I'm using at the moment, the focus is going in and out, and a lot of my cameras are doing the same thing. It's these Panasonic, because I'm constantly using them, they wear out. A camera what should last 6 or 7 years is lasting me about 18 months before it packs in on me. So anyway, we used the GoPro to show you around the plot and show you what we've got to do. On the coming down on the plot, we've got a well, it looks like an easterly, southeasterly wind blowing there. As you see, the path's nice and clear all the way down. Looking at this first bed, you're looking at yellow flag irises and lilies. These are lilies inside here. These hanging baskets, we need to take the tops off all these. Once they start to die back, that's what we're waiting for at the moment, all these to die back, all the daffodils, and then we cut them right back to the ground and just leave them. We've got a few late bloomers there with tulips, a few over there. All the fruit bushes are full of fruit. Let's go in the greenhouses. There's a piece of trash, I ever saw one. Absolute useless that. I've got 2 of them. I won't be buying any more of them, that's for sure. Anyway, enough said about them. Let's come in this greenhouse here. These are my radish and my onions. We need to take them out of here. All these we need to take out of here. We've got to do a lot of pricking out and potting on. There's a load of cosmos over there that needs pricking out and potting on. A load of calendula. These are all my peppers and chilies, tomatoes here, more pumpkins. Just down here we've got the marigolds and what have you. More tomatoes, what we're giving away. We're giving all these ones away, except, well, I don't know what that is growing in there, but yeah, in among with the cayenne peppers. Here's my leeks. We're going to be putting some of them out shortly. The grapevines are doing well. You can see the grapes there, and we've got grapes all on this one here. In fact, we've got 2 different types of grapevines in here. We've got the black Hamburg here, and over the other side we've got this dessert grape. But yeah, all this has got to be taken out of here because we're going to be putting tomatoes in here shortly. Anyway, now you see me working on this greenhouse. It's all done now, and I swear they've grown 2 inches in 2 days. Once they get up to a certain, about 1.5 foot, we tie them into the canes using Velcro. But there's Buttercup's bed. There's the food, water. Yeah, we've got it all done, and we've had to work around Buttercup. But as you can see, it's looking pretty good. Again, we've got the Alicante here. We've got the Moneymaker there. We've got the Tigerella there, and we've got the San Marino there, 6 of each. And again, we've got a grape in here, 3-year-old, and we've got grapes on it. So I can't wait to see what the RVs do. I think we'll be making wine this year. Yeah, this bloody camera, the screen has gone on it, and well, it's not turned on, but it's up. Well, once it's gone on, it's upside down, but that's another story. Right, let's show you lots of ladybirds here, but if you look underneath here, you can see currants everywhere. Look at these here. More ladybirds, more ladybirds. There's ladybirds all over these, but there's a lot of aphids on them as well. These beds, we need to take the daffodils and tulips out, but what you can see here, we've got sedum here, we've got lupins, we've got yellow flag irises, we've got poppies, we've got on the end there, we've got a stilbe, both sides. These are all gooseberries, that's a currant, there's more gooseberries here. Rosemary, so got flowers on it. This is what we're waiting for it to all die back like this so we can cut it back. Again, these are all currants, these are all apples. All my apples are set. You can see the apples there forming behind the actual blossoms. The blossoms have blown away now and the apples are forming, and everywhere you look it's just one mass of apples, and it's mirrored in all the trees. They're my daylilies. Mint. Let's walk along into this greenhouse. Again, we've give lots of tomatoes away, but we've got hundreds of them. Again, there's all different varieties. Them pumpkins will be going into my compost bin shortly. A couple of them will anyway, and we'll start the competition off. Again, we've got Gardener's Delight there. We've got over there we've got sweet corn. These are all different varieties of peppers and chilies. We need to prick all these. This is celery. We need to prick them out. We've got jalapenos there, red cherry, mixture of different. There's gherkins, there's cucumbers. These ones are California Wonder. So again, we need to clear this greenhouse out as well. The onions are doing okay. These are the Snowball and the Red Baron. They're doing wonderfully. That bench is going. Again, we've got lots of daffodils here, which these are late bloomers. But we will be taking the tops off them all shortly. This has all got to be tidied up here. There's my elephant garlic. My girls have just put some food in there, so you're not going to see them. They're all stuffing the faces. Again, we've got more tulips and daffodils here. We've got some comfrey, that'll be going into my comfrey tea. You wouldn't believe it, I bet we've took around about 50-60 sticks of rhubarb out of here, and it's like I say, it's prolific. This is my rosehip. We've got these sticky buds coming in from outside there, so we need to tidy around this area, otherwise it'll take over. You can see this is the woodland at back of the plot. There's a few late trees there to get buds on, but they will all eventually get them. Let's move on. These are my dahlias. We're going to keep the fleece on here for another 10 days. There's me. All of them are all. But these are pretty cool. These things you just clip over, hold everything down. This is me Lucifer, and that's doing well. The only thing is me broad beans are taking a right beating by these flea beetles. I put them in, and within 2 days they've decimated them. and there's nothing I can do about it. I need to do a bit of research and figure out how to get rid of these beetles. But if they fail, we can always put some tomatoes in here. These are my garlic, my porcelain white. Another 4 weeks and we'll be taking this garlic out of here. This is my pond. We've got to clear all these tulips and what have you from the planters. We will be putting a load of summer flowers in there. The pond is full of frogs. This is me jasmine. It's coming up. So it's starting to get leaves on it now. It's looking a lot lovelier. That there's a bay. This is lemon balm, but all them there, we've got to take the tops off them. There's another gooseberry. Again, these are bramleys, and they're absolutely caked in apples. Literally caked. But we've got to clear all these tops off these. We'll be putting marigolds and stuff like that in these pots. I'm going to be putting my leeks in here shortly. These are faring okay. These peas are doing really well. They even got some flowers on them. And they're slowly growing up the frame. We got this on them as well. I think this might have something to. Should have put it round there really. But hey ho. These are my stir on and Stuttgarter onions. They're starting to. Some of them are starting to swell out now. But that is just one mass of onions in there. We've got this over them. Actually, we had cabbages in, so what I did is after I took the cabbages out, I put the onions in, and like I say, they're doing well. The potatoes, we've still got fleece on these. I feel comfortable taking the fleece off in about another 2 weeks, and they should be okay. I will be putting a pumpkin in there, a couple of pumpkins in there shortly. This is the bench that I'm going to take from here, and I'm going to put over there. And these blueberries, well, I've not figured out what we're going to do with them yet. I was going to take them up to the top of the plot, but we haven't quite decided. I need to get underneath underneath these trees as well. If you look under there, you can see the snowdrops are just starting to go yellow now, so we go in with a pair of scissors and we cut them right back to the wood chip. And next year they'll come around the end of or start of February, and it'll look glorious under here. The first things to flower. These daffodils here, they must be the tallest daffodils. I don't know how big the biggest daffodil is, but these must be 3 foot tall. Again, we cut them back and they come back every year. So this is what we're going to be doing, working on shortly, getting underneath here and tidying all this lot up. It looks a bit of a mess, but that's what happens when plants start to die back. Look at the apples there. Everywhere you look, it's apples. It's just one mass of apples. Absolutely unbelievable. It's going to be a good year for apples, and it'll be a great year for the food bank. Do you think I've got enough rhubarb here? More rhubarb. These are more gooseberries. Doesn't look much, but when you lift the leaves up, that's covered in them. You can see them in there. So it's going to be another good year. There's three gooseberries. I think these are black gooseberries, and then there's green gooseberries and another black gooseberry on the other side. My strawberries are doing well. None of them have got frostbite, so we're going to get some strawberries. I need to put a net. I need to tidy all this. You see what's happened here now? If you look here, see how it's all going yellow? Well, we're going to come in and we're going to take all this out. Well, obviously we're going to leave the sedum here on the ends. This is sedum, strategically placed, but all these daffodils, we're going to cut them right back to the ground. We're going to tidy this bed up, and again, all along here we've got to tidy all this lot up as well. This is where the daffodils are dying back, and the tulips, if we was to leave them, they'd fade into the ground, but it looks unsightly and I don't like it. So these now, I can cut them right back to the ground and feel confident that they'll come next year, as they do every year. These are more currants, red and white currants. All these other currants are all black currants, but these ones are red and white currants, and they're absolutely covered in currants. Just behind them we've got the raspberries. We've got a load of dahlias all the way along here coming up, and we've got a load of bloody lupins, so you're going to have lupins in the middle of the dahlias. Now I could pull all these lupins up, but I thought they are quite nice, these lupins, at the end of the day, so I'm going to leave them. I don't care they come up in between the dahlias, they're going to look nice anyway. But you can see all the currants here, they're just everywhere. Here's the final apple tree. This is a Golden Delicious, and again it's just covered everywhere you look. It's just one mass. I've got to be careful because when it gets too heavy, this tree, it snapped last time and I was gutted, but it's looking all right now. We have made a start to tidy the plot up, and as you can see, all these pots have all been cleared. Again, inside here we've got more yellow flag ibises, and we've actually got some gladiolas. But all along here is all gladiolas, and it goes right the way around the beds, all the way around. And there's another load of planters what we've got to tidy up as well. So we're going to be in here with the bucket shortly, clearing it all away. So as you see, the greenhouses are full. We've been giving tomatoes and cucumbers and all sorts away just to clear some space. I've still got to prick out and pot on a load of flowers. It's just never ending doing that. But then again, if you don't do that, you don't have anything to eat at the end of it. So, you know, it's one of them things you can't you can't really moan about it. The plot, everything what's in the plot at the moment is flying away, all except for the bunny exhibition, broad beans, which is getting annihilated by these little flea beetles, little black beetles here, and they're nibbling the leaves. But once the plants get tall enough, they should be able to withstand the attack, and we should get some beans from them. Everything else is doing wonderful. As you saw, the dahlias are coming up. I've got fleece over them. I'm certainly not taking the fleece off the potatoes or anything for the next 2 weeks, because we do get frost here until the end of May. So I think we might be out of the woods now, but I don't want to take a chance. And as you saw, they're looking really good and really healthy, as is the potatoes, and the onions are all starting to swell out now. The garlic's about four weeks off pulling out, and the grapevines, all 4 grapevines have got fruit on them this year, first time. So it's everything's happening, and as we speak, I've got flowers coming up here. The jasmine's getting leaves on now, and yeah, it's looking really nice. I do need to clear the daffodils and the tulips, but you've got to let them fall over and go yellow before you can take them out. If you take them out before they've done that, you'll damage the bulbs, so you've got to leave them. So it looks a bit untidy at the moment, but once they've died back, you saw on the front there, they started to die, so I can actually, I'm slowly working around clearing them. So yeah, in a few weeks time you'll start seeing the summer bulbs, summer plants going in. You know, it's just like I say, it's that time of year now. Anyway, as you saw in the greenhouses there, you've seen them leeks. Well, we've got this argo. When we was on the car boot last Monday, it was closed Sunday, so I thought, oh, we're not going to get one anyway. Would you believe it, the next day it was on, so we went, and would you believe it, the guy was there. So we bought a couple of these small argo drills, the thinner ones. So let me show you this drill that I've acquired. Well guys, I'm going to show you these argo drill bits, what you can use in gardening. Now you see me using this one last week. However, this one here is this is what we got this week. We got 2 of them there. I think paid £2 each for them. they're 8 inches long and they're 40 milli wide, and it's absolutely awesome. So we got 2 of them. I got 2 there. Like I say, I couldn't resist it. I would have, if I could have seen more of these, I would have bought more of these. Unfortunately, the guy only had 4, so I thought I'd just take 2. I'm not going to be greedy and take them all. But yeah, these are the Argas. I got really lucky. Like I say, the car boot was shut on the Sunday, but it was open on the bank holiday Monday, and we acquired them there then. But now we've got the drill to put the leaks in, and that's what we're going to be using to do the job. Right, anyway, onwards and upwards. So I'm going to be using them to put my leaks in. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, we're going to end up with the old stick that I've used for the last 20 years. So, but if it makes it easier, I'm going to use them. That's for sure. And as you saw, the leaks need to go out as well. We only need a few of them. The rest of them I'm just going to give away to everybody. So that brings me on to the last clip, and that's what we've been buying on the car boots last Monday and today, Sunday. It's the 8th today. Like I said, I was on the car boot this morning. I bumped into one of you guys. You let on. We had a bit of a natter. Dominic, his name was. He comes from Middleton. Nice lad. Got an allotment. He had a stall on there selling fishing tackle, but it's not the sort of fishing tackle I'm into. I mean, I'm into antique fishing tackle, and as for normal fishing tackle, well, my fishing tackle is the state of the art anyway, so yeah, I couldn't improve on it. However, he didn't have any old stuff, so there's nothing I could buy there. I did have some. Oh my God, she's here. She's underneath the chair now. Put that tail down. It's a bit rude, that buttercup, where that tail was then. But I had this tray with all these plants, so I couldn't stay there nattering all day talking, because it was getting heavy anyway. We've got them in the car. I'm going to take them round to my mum in a bit and give them all this some geraniums and some lobelia, which I bought on the car boot for her hanging baskets. What are you doing there? Well, she's proved one thing: you can walk on the pond without going through it. She's sat on the mesh at the moment. What are you doing? You're really annoying me now. Bloody cat. I thought we had escaped her. But she's found me. She can hear me talking, that's what it is. But yeah, we got nattering. Apparently he's got a peculiar hobby. He keeps budgies. I used to keep pigeons back in the day. Pity you can't race budgies. Anyway, it was nice talking to him. So yeah, we bought a few coins on the car boots this morning, so I'm going to put them into this clip here now and show you what we've been buying. We did have get that 1859 farthing, which completes me Victoria farthing. So let me show you what we've been buying. Well guys, what you're looking at here, these are some, I just bought these this morning on the car boot. These are bunk packs of Flopsy Bunny, Miss Tittlemouse. There's another Miss Tittlemouse. There's another Flopsy Bunny. There's another Peter Rabbit. There's a Peter Rabbit. These are all 2018. They cost about £5 each. I've got them because in a few years' time these will be worth a lot more. This one and that one there are the rarest of the Beatrix Potters. In fact, they're even rarer than the Jemima Puddle Duck. They made 1.4 million of them. And we got this Peter Rabbit here. We've got a couple of these as well. We got this one. We got 2 of each. So we bought we bought all these this morning. Let me show you something else we bought. So these are some of me coins, me date rums. The farthings, these are the Victoria farthings. There's a very rare farthing, 1844. But the one what I want to show you is that one, which completes the set. 18.59. Don't let the 50 quid put you off. That's more like £100 that. That's what I paid for it, but yeah, over £100. And like I say, we got them all the way up until when they finished. But yeah, these are all my farthings, and I've got the complete date run now. Absolutely awesome. But yeah, that's the one what we wanted to complete the set. You're looking at here at half crowns. These are silver half crowns, and these are what we bought on the car boot. I paid £5. There was you got it was sorry, there wasn't. I thought there was 10 in the pack. There's 9 in the pack. I got 9 for £5. Total value there is about 120 quid in sterling silver. However, intrinsic value, some of these coins can cost anything up to £20 at a time. So do the maths, between £10 and £20. So say that the average is £15. So, you know, there's 120 just there in the first lot, and there's another 120, and there's another 20, maybe 30. So there's nearly £300 worth of silver, and I paid 10 quid for that. And that was a proper bargain. That was a steal. That. And I thought I'd share that with you. Right, the light's atrocious in here. But what you're looking at here, these are the Commonwealth £2 coins. That's England, Wales, Northern Ireland, and Scotland. There's another Scotland. We bought that one today. That's another Northern Ireland. There's a Wales. We need an England for there. I've got about 8 or 9 sets of these. These are just a few extra coins which we've got. In fact, you're going to be seeing these coins in a minute in a proof set. But you got to watch out for that one as well. It's got an edge inscription of this commemorative here, and it can be worth up to 30 quid. But yeah, the coin we bought today is this Olympic Commonwealth Games Northern Ireland £2 coin. Like I say, we've got lots of these. These are just a few that I keep bumping into on the car boots, and when I see them I snap them up. Like I say, it's got to be worth 18 quid, and that's what I paid for it. So we bought this proof set as well, and it's a 2013. What you see there, that's the Queen's coronation, and these are 2. That one there's a round on. That was another the underground £2 coins. This is a £2 golden guinea, and this one is the Welsh, and that one there is the English pound coins. And we're finishing off with a Christopher Einstein 50p. Now these are proof. You get all the bumper, get all the paraphernalia with them. Come in a presentation pack. That comes on. Oops, hang on. Get it in the bloody pack. Anyway, it's difficult to do it with one hand, but you get the picture. We bought that as well. I've got 2 sets of these. Now I've got 3. So as you saw there, it was a proof set. There was all that silver. I was really chuffed with that silver. That was the best bit of luck I've had with coins in the last 3 weeks. I got really lucky there. Been 10 minutes later, they would have been snapped up. So I got all that silver. As I say, I don't sell me silver. I keep all my coins. I've never sold a coin yet. Like I say, I'm a collector. Order of coins. Anyway, I did pose a question to you all last week about coins. An 18. What are you doing there, bloody cat? What is the significance of the date 1888 on numismatic coins? And it was the first person to get it right was Sean. Well done, Sean. And there was a few others got the question right. And what it is, back in the day, in 1888, there was a series of murders in the West End of London. There was 6 women brutally murdered. And I think you all know who I'm talking about, with Jack the Ripper. Well, would you believe it? The 1888 coin is known as the Jack the Ripper. Any coin from 1888, it's a Jack the Ripper coin. So if someone says I've got some Jack the Ripper coins here, what they mean to say is they've got some coins from 1888. Are you interested? And I'm always interested in coins like that. Over 130 odd years old coin, of course I'm interested. And I've got some wonderful 1888 coins. So what I've decided to do is start to collect them from around the world. I'm not going to go out, rush out now and just buy everything I see. I'm going to take my time. It's not a race. It's going to be more of a slog over the next 20 years or so. Touch wood. Yeah, touch wood. And we're going to see what coins we can collect from around the world. I've got everything else. I mean, I've got Celtic. I've got coins from 200 BC. I've got Roman coins. I've got Viking coins. I've got bloody every type of coin what's ever come out of the UK. So it's getting difficult to find coins what I haven't got. So this is going to be a new string to me bow. Anyway, I'm going to get this. I'm going to get off home in a bit, and I'm going to try and get this video edited and get it up for you all to see. So that's where we're going to end the video. She's up here on the bloody on the cupboard, wagging her tail. Unbelievable. So from me and Dopey up there, I'll show you where she is in a second. Thanks for watching, stay safe, and goodbye for now. She can stay up there. I'm not getting her down. She got herself up there, so she can stay there. I know what she's after. There's loads of babies in the trees. The trouble is she can't reach them. Baby birds, they've been fledging. Right, anyway. Leave her there and I'm off.